So we're going to look at some circle word problems, but before we do that, we want to go over a couple of vocabulary words to keep an eye out for. So the main thing you're going to be asked about is circumference, which we know is just the way of saying the perimeter or the outside of a circle. So some other words to look for, because it probably won't say perimeter. Most of the time, it'll just say circumference. So that tells you to find the circumference, but it could also say around the outside of your circle. That would mean when we're talking about the perimeter. It could say the edge of your circle, which again would be that outside edge of your circle, or it might even say the word border, which again would be the outside of your circle. So all of these words are telling you that they want you to find the circumference of the circle. So looking at this question, it says that Jenny bought a circular rug for her bedroom. The radius of the rug was 5 feet. If Jenny wants to add a fringe border to the rug, how many feet of fringe will she need to buy? So I saw a few clue words up here. The first one is circular. That's telling us the shape, right? And if they didn't show you a picture, you can go ahead and draw your own. We're talking about a circle. And they told us that the circle has a radius of 5 feet. So let's draw the radius on the circle. So remember, the radius starts in the middle and it only goes to one side. So they said that the radius is 5 feet. So Jenny wants to add a fringe border. Again, that was one of those clue words we talked about. The border would be the outside edge. So even though it didn't say the word circumference, I know that by using this word border, how many feet around will she need? I know that we're talking about circumference. So I'm going to choose the formula that says C is equal to 2 pi r because we were given the radius. So I'm using the formula that says r for radius. So before I start solving, I'm going to substitute in. So of course we keep the 2 in the front. You can't change the number 2. It has to stay the same. And then anytime I see pi, remember we're estimating it to be about 3. It's not exactly 3, it's 3.14, but 3 is easier to multiply with. So remember, we're rounding that to 3. And the radius that they gave us in the story was 5. Okay, so now all we have to do here is multiply. 2 times 3 is 6, and 6 times 5 is 30. Now again, remember that this is an estimation. We said that pi is about 3, but it's actually a little bit more than that. So we think the circumference is about 30, but it's actually a little bit more than that. So I want to go to my answer choices and choose the one that's just a little bit more. And that would be C, 31.4.